Hello, Day the Mighty. How are you doing? Hey, Legend.
Coronacht.
Wolverine, Laminated, C. Morris, Lakatoka. There we go. Big Aggie. Wow, y'all are just pouring in today.
Let's see what
It's
happens.
good to see you all.
Heroes? Mere mortals, same as all the rest. Someday you shall visit Elysium and meet some of these heroes, and discover that they are quite different than the songs suggest.
Vintage, Galen.
Headed over to
sorry,
Elysium
living.
right now. You found me, Artemis.
It's been a day, my dudes. Obsidian Lord, hey, how's it going?
Hope you don't mind. I told Callisto all about you recently. Don't worry, I was quite discreet about it. The two of us were on the hunt. Not like I just shouted out your story from the mountaintops.
I swear, y'all, 2020 is doing anything and everything it can to just make this year as difficult as possible.
How about some other boons instead?
Damn it.
The dead had better hide.
Yes, my table did arrive today. It's a lot heavier than I thought it was. So it's gonna take a bit to or it's gonna take a bit of effort to get it upstairs and installed and everything. I think I'm gonna finish so this glass table that I'm on. Is held up by like sawhorses. So with my old man, I built a wooden set of, I guess, like a wooden table for it to go on top of, kind of like a coffee table. I'm gonna put this glass on top of that. It's roughly the same height, but the nice thing is it has like big drawers areas. And those big drawer areas are where I'm going to store all my painting stuff, and it's going to go where this desk is. And then my new desk, the standing desk, is going to go behind me. But I have to move some stuff. But yeah. Yeah, today was it was a doozy. Took Chloe to the vet today. Did not get the best of news. She is probably, almost assuredly, going to need a surgery. I don't think I'd call it a major surgery, but it's, it's expensive. And that's going to be hard on her. If we even do it, I'm determined to do it. My last dog, Ranger, he was my dog growing up.
Let me in.
When he got old, he needed medical intervention, and we just couldn't afford it. When I was younger, and so we essentially just kind of had to put him down, and I can't go through that again. Like, I can't lose essentially a family member. No, not knee surgery. She's got a mass on the back of her right leg.
Well, moving on.
That we're pretty sure has been growing, and like it doesn't seem cancerous or anything, but it is quite large, and if it continues to grow, it could get to the point where it's like dragging on the ground. or she like gets tempted to start gnawing on it or whatever, which obviously would
Bring it.
be horrible and introduce a lot of problems. So I don't know. I just kind of need to escape from today for a little bit. I've gotten like my chair showed up today, which is great, and then the rest of today has literally just been me getting bad news after bad news after bad news. Just a lot going on. But I'm not going to weigh you guys down with my issues. We are going to do what we can here to have a fun stream. And I am beyond ready to be done with the godforsaken Achilles quest line, which took forever to unlock. Like, it's ridiculous. You don't even... It's virtually impossible to get it before the epilogue. Oh, vintage, like, yeah, I'm not blaming the vets or anything, dude. Like, you know, they're doing what they can. Like, my vet, the vet, we got the guy who saw Chloe today is the wonderful dude who, actually got to see Chloe when she was a puppy. Like, he's known her all her life, and he was Ranger's vet as well, which Ranger was my dog growing up. Because in my family, it was kind of a tradition to, like, get, me and my siblings, like, every one of my siblings, except my sister got, like, a hamster. But for me and my older brother, we both got dogs as a gift. We got puppies when we were, like, 11 or 13, somewhere in that ballpark. So Ranger was my dog. He was my sweet boy, and our vet took wonderful care of him, and he's taken wonderful care of Chloe, and he was wonderful. Like, I was talking on the phone to him, and he flat out said, he was like, you know, she's got some tartar buildup on her teeth, and, you know, we're really worried about this mass. So, you know, we probably need to do something about this if we're going to do something about it. You know, it's like we could just, if it's not growing or not growing too fast, we could just kind of leave it. But, you know, if it gets much worse, it's going to get kind of bad. He's like, but, you know, the way we can charge it is, like, put her under and do all that stuff as if we're just doing her teeth, and then we can just kind of tack on the mass removal, which would make it significantly cheaper. It's like, ugh. Ugh.
Done and done.
He's good to us. He's a good man. You had your first dog when you were 2 weeks old? Oh my goodness. Like, my thing is, like, I don't think I could ever live without pets again. Like, I've gotten so accustomed to having a dog in my life that not having one is, like, it stresses me out. Like, I get really upset easily when I don't have a pet. I don't know why. It's just kind of my thing, I guess.
Time to hunt.
But yeah. So it's been a hard day. I'm gonna have to. But between y'all and me, I know I'm gonna have a fight with my parents over this. I know it's gonna be a fight, because it's like, I think it's gonna be, you know, probably somewhere in the ballpark of like $2,000 to get Chloe taken care of. Just because, unfortunately, you know, whether you're doing healthcare for pets or healthcare for humans in the U.S., it's not cheap. But I'll be damned, dude. I'm not losing another dog to some stupid garbage. How are y'all doing?
Lurks in the river Styx.
Living legend. So the reason that a lot of the mountains have like crazy skull shapes in Warhammer Fantasy is essentially because mountains, for the most part, are like really high up in the they're really high up in the air, and they have, because of where they're situated, they are more exposed than anywhere else to like the turbulence of the winds of magic. And as the winds of magic are literally like dragged across those surfaces and in those areas, it kind of functions like erosion, right? But instead of just like breaking down mountains like typical Erosha would, because it's the winds of magic, they start to distort and warp the very terrain. So like you'll get mountains that turn into like giant skulls or into really bizarre shapes and stuff like that. That's generally the reason why. The real reason is that Creative Assembly and GW just think it looks cool. But that's the lore explanation behind it. It's kind of one of the rule of cool things more than anything else. So, chat, today's one of those days where, you know, if you can, just send your good vibes everywhere you can, dude. Everybody needs good vibes right now. Everybody needs good vibes. What time is it? It is 4:51 p.m. You know, as much fun as this game really has been, and it has, I am so looking forward to actually moving on to other games. Ah, yeah, the Barden thing. So, for those who haven't seen, the Vermintide devs are doing an announcement tomorrow, where they're going to reveal the dwarf career, which is engineer. It's absolutely dwarf engineer. Like 100% dwarf engineer. Like the silhouette is unmistakable. It literally looks like, it literally looks exactly like a, the silhouette of an engineer from Total War Warhammer. I'm a little disappointed that they decided to go with engineer, as I felt like Ranger was already an engineer class. But it depends on what they do for engineer. Hopefully they, I don't know what they're gonna do to make that career really exciting. Like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time imagining what all they could add. Yeah, I could see turrets being really cool.
Thank you.
I don't know if they do turrets, but I'd be down for it.
Dearest wife, I sense your heart is very full indeed. You positively emanate with love. You must have grown quite close to many dear to you. Perhaps so you may do the same with me. I'm so delighted to have seen your spirit shine.
Hey, Artistic99, thanks for the raid, my dude. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I don't think I want to do Aphrodite's Aid. Crush Shot I could see being pretty okay. Let's go Heartbreak Strike.
Heartbreak time.
Just saw you play earlier, man. You go, hey, we unlocked. Oh my gosh, finally, we unlocked Aphrodite. We can give Aphrodite Ambrosia. Sweet mother of all that's good and holy. That took forever. Okay, so this is probably gonna be right before the boss. So let's go well. None of Barton's classes have a direct damage ability. That's true. Yeah, they could give him just like a really big, like, bounty hunter shot type thing. I hope it's more of like a rapid fire rather than like a single big blast. But, you know, we'll have to see.
Thank you, mate.
Attack speed. Let's take Heaven's Vengeance. Don't need food. Talk to Charon. Yep, cool story, bro.
It's good to see you too, mate.
His weapon will be a cogwheel axe?
Fury
Probably. Maybe the engineer will have the ability to find contraption parts around the map like Grail Knight buffs. That could be cool. I mean, there are...
Zagreus. My name is Zagreus. Can you say that to Tiffany? No murder. Zagreus.
She said a new letter. She said a new letter. She said Z. She said Zer. She's never said a Z before. Tisiphane's learning new letters.
Murderer.
Murderer. Oh my god, she's learning. Babby's first steps. Ow. Don't mind me. She's becoming self-aware. I think she's always been self-aware. She's just opening up her vocab a little. Oh, well, okay. I'm a little rusty right now. Shoot faster. Shoot faster. She has more than 4 letters at her disposal, or however many letters you need to spell murder. She's becoming too dangerous to be left alive. Ow. Boom. Been playing lots of Hades recently, loving the game, so I decided to get into the community, loving it so far. Dude, Artistic, yeah, this game is kick-ass, dude.
Can grow even stronger.
I appreciate you coming by. I hope, did you just finish streaming? Where are you at in the game? Like, how many runs are you in, or how far are you in the story? Spoilers, foul! Jesus! I was aware of that, but... Don't ruin the fun. Hey, Bear. Good evening, dude. It's nice to see you. How you doing? Okay, so let's take Aphrodite's rose.
Should help.
Because if we run into Aphrodite, we can give her ambrosia, and we're like
Should
finally done with that. Thank frickin' goodness.
Closer to the surface.
Yeah, dude, I want DLC for this game so bad. I want DLC for this game so bad. Like they do leave a little bit of a space open for a DLC, because when you get into the epilogue, there's some conversations between Zagreus and other characters about him maybe going to Olympus one day. That's probably just them like tying up loose ends. But I would be really, really happy if we got a DLC where they allowed us to see the missing gods and, you know, just added more content to the game. Well, yeah, of course they're not known for DLC, but, you know, they've also never sold a game that's done this well. Like, Hades is easily, like, all of their other games are very, very, very good, but Hades just got mass market appeal. Oh, cool, dude. Okay. Awesome. I always feel bad when people, like, join a stream for Hades, because you're sitting there like, have you beaten the game? Because I don't want to, like, ruin the experience for you. It's best to go in, because I went into this game completely blind, and I'm so glad I did. Going into this game blind was an absolute delight. Yeah, dude, I'm really looking forward to the GDQ speedrun for Hades. That's probably going to be wild. I'm really curious if they're going to have... I'm really curious if they're going to be like, hey, look, there are exploits in this game, or if they're just going to be, like, really, really good at it. Because traditionally, you know, the whole thing with GDQ is that they tend to be all about, like, using exploits. But, you know, sometimes they're just like hilariously just good at the game, and that's it. Oh no, Kira, what'd you do? what did you send? I need money or heart. I'll go money. Never watched a Hades speedrun? Who is So GDQ is an event that's held twice yearly. It's called Games Done Quick. And Games Done Quick is...
Stand back and watch me work here, Zag?
Games Done Quick is like a big convention where they invite speedrunners from all over the world. Usually it's mostly United States, but it's technically a global event. Sometimes people come in from across the globe. It's just, you know, expensive to come over. but because of COVID, it's purely online right now. But it's basically a big convention where they stream and they raise a ton of money. Like, we're talking millions of dollars for really amazing organizations like Doctors Without Borders. And the whole point of the event is that they bring in people who are like the best of the best at running various games. So it'll be people that like use crazy game-breaking bugs and hilarious exploits to do things like play Legend of Zelda and beat it in like take Ocarina of Time and beat it in like 3 hours, or I don't remember the exact numbers, or play Mario 64 and beat it in a few hours. And sometimes they play really goofy, like practically unknown games. A lot of them they play like super famous, well-known games. Oh yeah, dude, Artistic, they have a YouTube channel that's just called GDQ, or Games Done Quick, where you can like watch their past ones, and they are wild. Like they are so fun to watch and hilarious. But this year, obviously, they're gonna run Hades, so we're gonna get to see the fastest speedrun of Hades in the world, which is probably gonna be just insane. He said, "I love you most," so I countered with, "I love you so much that if my love was DACA, it'd be so much DACA that even the orcs would go, that's enough DACA, and we both know there's never enough DACA." Jeez. Yikes. That's adorable, but also like, wow. Calm down there, Kiro.
What do you say we end this quickly,
If I say sure, then sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's another thing they do, is that a lot of the time after GDQs, they'll usually invite the devs onto certain kinds of shows on YouTube and let them watch people speedrunning their games, which is really hilarious. Like, I think my favorite one I've ever seen was they had the Doom, the newest Doom, the one that came out in, like, what was it, 2018 or whatever? Or 2016? I don't remember. But whatever not Doom Eternal, the first one. But when they or maybe it was Doom Eternal, but they sped run one of the Dooms, and watching the Doom devs watch that was really funny. Because they were just sitting there like, oh, how's he gonna do that? And then they would do this wild, hilarious, game-breaking bug, and one of the devs would be like, hey, that was your job. Like,
chamber secured?
which I always love that. It's really funny to watch that kind of stuff. But yeah, dude, you should absolutely check it out. And the best thing about it is, it's basically a hardcore ASMR stream. Like, whenever GDQ's on, I literally just turn my phone on Twitch and leave it running for the entire event. And the thing is, it never stops. So it lasts for a weekend or a week. I think it's a week. And it's 24/7. Like, they never stop. It's a full week with no stops. So, like, soon as one person finishes, they immediately bring someone in to set up the next game and get into it. So, like, you could get on at 3 a.m. in the morning, 7 p.m. at night, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Like, no matter what time it is, if you get on, there is a run going. And there's, like, a full schedule so you don't miss. So if you want to, like, see a particular game, whether you're like, oh, this game is my childhood, or, oh, this game looks really interesting or really stupid, you can look at the schedule and check that out. But yeah, dude, it's super fun. I think it's legit one of the best events of video gaming every year. I'm really excited for you to get to watch it, dude. Yeah, it's coming up soon. It's coming up very soon. Yeah, it's in like 2 months.
Skull crushes.
Wow, that was it?
Hello, Hermes.
There's like nothing in this room.
How'd you been seeing the Fury Mega Recount? Got the impression she was quite a handful, though I guess the same can probably be said of you there, huh? You two have fun.
Man, everyone really likes gossiping about who I'm banging in this game, huh? I mean, I get it. I mean, people do that in real life, but...
Let's fish.
When are they gonna play Hades? Foul should know, I think. Yeah, technically they run year-long events, yeah, but the 2 big events are Summer Games Done Quick, which is SGDQ, and then Games Done Quick, which is GDQ. Oh, yeah, we gotta go Aphrodite. Yep, there you go. Foul's got it.
away we go.
And oh, okay. So, yeah. So this week, so tomorrow, we are going to host. I'm going to host a live stream at the exact same time that the Vermintide devs are announcing the new Barden class. So we're gonna watch that together live, which I think. Hold on. Let me check when that is. Oops. Come here, you. $3 p.m. CET. What the hell is CET? That's at 8 a.m. Okay. Yeah, well, so we're going to be up early tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and send out a tweet. We will be watching this live on YouTube and Twitch tomorrow morning. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll put out links and such after Katie's stream. So excited. Looks definitely like Dwarf Engineer. There we go. So tomorrow at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, we will be going live. I'll probably go live a little early. We'll probably go live at like 7:30 Central Standard Time. Ugh, it's gonna be a long day. Gift!
My Lady Aphrodite, once more you've graced me with your presence and your favor, which inspire the best from me. Let this modest gift of ambrosia signify I am forever in your debt.
Thank you, Kiro.
My little godling. I'd say you've honored me more times than I could count, but that would be a lie now, wouldn't it? I so admire your devotion and your perseverance. If ever you do reach us on Olympus, I should very much enjoy getting to know you even better then.
That seems suggestive. I'm totally down. Bond forged with Aphrodite. If it's not engineer, I'll eat my face mask. All right, Kiro, we'll hold you to it. I actually really like this duo. If it's not engineer, I'll take the Slayer. Oh wow, lots of dangerous promises. So Zernoff, I think we're gonna. I think we're almost about to figure that out, because our mother Persephone just went back to see Demeter, like literally a run or two ago. So, like, Demeter is finally not, like, super bitter and enraged for, like, the first time in years. But only that's a very recent development. So, I think we'll have restored normalcy to the planet once we finish the storyline.
Persephone, she says you're really stuck down there, born of the underworld, something like that? Well, if you ask me, that's no kind of attitude to have. You can do anything you set your mind to, nephew. Take it from me.
Okay, oatmeal lover. Thanks for being here, my dude. It was lovely to have you. Thank you. I'm kind of down for Poseidon's aid. Well, I could get, I think, a better one though. Let's do hydraulic might. Got those hydraulics. Don't have a lot of money. I mean, I could still get something from the shop, but yeah, sure. Maybe we could steal from him. Thanks for being here, Oatmeal. Have a great day. Oh no, we're at the Hydra already. Oh, wow, okay. That felt like the shortest Asphodel ever.